So here we have Grover. This is going to be Grover's go home video, so it's going to have all of his commands in it that he'll come home with. That way when he comes home, you can refer back to this video and kind of know how to do them, how to work through different things. I'm gonna actually move this tripod so you can see the place portion a little better. I am just using, oops, I'm sorry about that. I am just using our scale, as you can see right there. That's a little better. Just using our scale, so I'm gonna send him to the place command. Grover, place, good boy. And give him a treat when he gets on there. Place. I am just using deli meat, only because he has already had multiple training sessions today. Police. Good. Just because he's had multiple training sessions today, multiple long walks, or run on our side-by-side. So we do lots of fun things throughout the day. So this is kind of an end of the day session, but I wanted to get some of this go home video done in a little different parts. That way you know how to work through different things. So if he breaks on this place command, I'm gonna send him right back to the bed, telling him, with that firm tone of voice. If he looks like he might break, I'm gonna say, to give him a little bit of a warning. When I want to release him, I'm gonna say, okay, good boy, and then give him that reward. The same thing, we're gonna do it again. Grover, place. Yes, good boy, and treat. So I don't wanna give him treats while he's on there, but I can give them when he gets on and gets off. So when he's just kind of hanging out there, I can go up and praise him, tell him he's being a good boy. Gentle praise though, I don't want to give him super riled up and rambunctious, that way he jumps off in excitement. I want to kind of keep my praise at a minimal. Place. Good. And when, sorry about that. And when you walk away, you want to remind him that he's still in that command by telling him place in that firmer tone of voice. Now Grover does get excited easily, so trying to keep voices to kind of a lower tone help him a little bit. Okay, good boy. Because that release word is a higher pitched tone, they tend to want to get off through higher pitched tones. So I'm gonna do that again. Grover, Grover, place. Yes, good boy. Place. I'm actually gonna step out of sight. So I'm gonna remind him, place, and then step out this door over here. Place. So he gets off. I'm gonna take his collar and walk him right back up on there. Place. And we're going to do it again. So telling him place before I walk out the door. Place. And then I'm gonna go up and praise him. Good boy. Good boy. Place. Up. There's some distractions walking through, that's okay. Good boy. Place. Place. Just people walking through. There's a baby in the car seat. Just want to keep it super positive. Remind him that he still has to place, even though there is people walking through the room. I'm going out of the room. I want him to still hold that place, even though I'm not there. So I'm very grateful that he's being a good boy. Okay. Yes. Good boy. Good boy, Grover. Good boy. I'm going to do this one more time, and then we'll end on that positive note. Grover. Place. Good boy. Place. So I want him to know that he is to stay there until I give him that release word. So I don't want him coming off of that bed. I want you to say and put him right back on there almost immediately. You don't want to praise him. You don't want to pet them a lot when they come off. Trying to keep it as minimal as possible, putting them right back on the bed as fast as you can. That way, he knows how to follow through. You want him to be able to know how to follow through on his own. So doing this one more time, and then finish on this one. Good boy. I'll go up and praise him. Tell him he's being a good boy. Yes, you are being a very good boy, Grover. good boy. Yes, that's a very good boy. Good boy. So in this book, we are going to be doing Grover's sits and downs. So they're very easy. They're super simple, but I still want to touch base on his sits and downs. So I'm going to call over me, Grover. Now sit, hand signal is up, gesturing your nose to the sky, telling him sit. Good. And then positive marker words. So I use yes, good, good boy. All of those are good marker words. Grover, sit. Make sure you can see that. Good. Trying to reward it almost right away. That way he knows when he does something good. Sit. Good. Down. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Do that again. Grover, down. Yes, good boy. Good down. Down. Yes. Good. Grover. Sorry. That's okay. Down. Good boy. Good boy. Down. Good boy. Sit. Yes. And down is the same thing, kind of reverse actually. So sit, down, or down. I use either all four fingers telling him down, or I'll just do the pointing to the ground method. Works pretty much the same way. Same aspect, you're still telling him down and leading him down with your hand pretty much. Good down, good boy. Yes, good boy, Grover. But those were basic, just a little bit of his sits and downs. He's doing very well with those as well. Hand signal, sit and down. So you can use this when he comes home, just so you know how to do it. If he doesn't do it right away, just not repeating yourself, not treating until he does it correctly. So sit, you're just gonna kind of hold that there until he does sit. And down, the same thing, you're gonna hold that, your hand down until he does it down. Good boy, good boy. Saying it only one time just ensures that he knows how to follow through with that. And it's not going in one ear, out the other. If you're like down, 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 or sit, sit, sit. Same thing. You don't want him to get overwhelmed and it become not a command in itself. He's a bit of a goofy boy, as you can see. Yes, you are. So here we have Grover, and we are in our front room right now, going to be practicing some leash walking skills. Now, Grover is great on the leash, and he's great with his weight commands. So I'm going to show you how we do that, so you can do it when he comes home. Grover. So first, I'm going to walk him up to the door. Grover, come. Yes. Right up to the door. Grover, sit. Wait. Okay. Good boy. And we're going to go outside. Now, I want to keep that nice slack in the leash. I do apologize, my puppy's right there. Keep that nice slack in the leash. Kind of letting him figure out on his own. If he hits the end of that leash, I'm going to tell him, and then refocus him back to my left side. I did forget to bring treats out here, so I'm hoping he's kind of just a great boy and doesn't need them. That's the end goal anyways. So I'm just walking him this way, telling him to leave it if he goes to get, leave it. Yes, good boy. So anything he looks like he might be interested in, good boy. I'm gonna give him some praise because that's a very good boy. He's being super good. Yes. Good boy. So just refocusing him right back to my left side. That's what we, good. This way. Good boy. Yes. This way. Good. This way. Telling him, if he goes to grab that leash, that is something I don't want him to do. Of course, no one wants their dog to start chewing that leash. So just telling him, good boy. If I stop, go over. Sit. When I stop, I want him to stop and sit. This way. This way. Yes, good boy. Good. Yes. That attentive focus, looking right up into my eyes. I'm rewarding that, telling him, yes, good boy. That way he knows what he can and can't do. Leave it. This way. So if you need to, if you get something on the street that he's getting into, leave it. Just telling him, leave it, walking the other way. Good boy. And then if he does start to pull, say he's going to pull out in front of me, I'm going to let that happen, and I want him to hit the end of the leash. Just like that. So he hit the end of the leash. Not that hard, but that was just him being himself. We'll try that again. Just refocusing him right back to the side. Easy. Good. Hit the end of the leash. Refocus him. This way. Good. This way. Refocus him right back to that left side and continue walking just like that. That's what you want to do. Leave it. Good boy. Goes to the wrong side. This way. Just totally redirect and restart. Good. Good. Good boy. And just like that. So that's a little bit of leash walking. Just some basic leash walking skills this way. We'll go down a set of stairs quick, just so I can show you that he does great with stairs as well. This way. This way. Turn. Good boy. Easy. Good boy, Grover. Yes, good boy. Come. Good. Sit. Yeah, that's Grover's leash walking. Good boy. We are going to be doing Grover's stays. It is a little gross outside, so I'm hoping you can be able to hear me with the wind and see me very clearly. So this is Grover's stay video. All right. So first we're going to just start off with some basic sits and downs, or basic sit stays. Sorry. So I'm going to put him in the sit. Tell him to stay with a flat open hand. If he goes to move, I'm going to tell him stay. Yeah, I can praise him during these. Gentle praise though. Stay. Okay. Good boy. Wait till he's finished done chewing. Sit. Stay. Rock around. I'm going to bang this crate. Good. Stay. Stay. Good boy. Good. Stay. Now that's very, very hard for them to not rotate around you while you're walking around, because that's what they want to do. They want to follow you. So for him to do that, I want to praise that and tell him that's a good job. Stay. Okay. Come. Yes. Sit. Stay. Pick him up, put him right back into that position. Stay. Sit. Stay. I don't want him to rotate. I don't want him to swivel. So just telling him, putting him back into that position helps ensure him to know how to follow through. So that's kind of my main goal, to make sure he knows how to follow through. That way he isn't getting away with things he shouldn't be. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Grover. Sit. Yes. Stay. Another person walking by, that's totally fine. We want him to be able to work through those distractions. Good. Stay. My coworker's probably going on lunch, so I'm gonna kind of wait for her to start up her car, back up, different things like that. Sit. Stay. So putting him right back into that position as fast as I can, pushing his butt down right into that sit. You don't want to kind of stand there waiting, telling him to go into that sit, because it defeats the purpose. You want to put him in that position, that way he knows, oh, I have to follow through. Sit. Stay. In that firmer tone of voice too. You don't want to be super happy with it, or else he'll think it's an okay thing to do. Stay. 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 Okay. Good boy, Grover. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Grover, so here we're going to do some down stays. Grover, down. Yes. Stay. So here, I don't want to give him any treats when he goes into that down. I don't want him to think he got the reward. Got the reward, and then pop right back up. Put him right back to that position. Pop his butt down. Good. Stay. So I don't want to give him a treat when he goes into that down, because he's gonna think, oh, I already got my reward. I don't have to continue doing this. So I want to make sure he knows that he is still in that stay, and that he'll get the reward at the end. So he's building up that time. Okay. Good boy. Yes. Down. Holding my hand there. Yes. Stay. He pops back up. Put him right back down. Stay. Good boy. I'm gonna be right here. See him just down. Stay. So nothing forceful. Just putting him right back into that down. That way he knows it. Stay. Just making him follow through. I don't want to lure him back into that down, because he was already there. He needs to know how to follow through in the down stay. And this go home video is meant to have flaws. It's meant to show you how to do things and how to get through them at home. So when I do your go home session, I will go through everything with you, but this go home video is for you to reference back. That way you know how to do things, and if you forget, when I walk out the door, you'll have this video to reference. Okay. Good boy, Grover. Good. Do one more down stay. Down. Pointing to the ground. Waiting him out. Yes. Good boy. And I'm going to do it one more time. That way there's just a down. Good. And stay. Stay. That's my open hand when he's paying attention. I want to make sure he sees it when he does it. That way he knows that he's in that stay. 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 I'm going to walk around him. I don't want him to pop up when he does that. So push his butt right back down into that down. Stay. He can lay like that too. I don't mind. Stay. As long as he's not rolling completely over side to side, that kind of defeats a down. So that's a rollover. I don't want him to roll over. Stay. And the stays are kind of similar to the place in an aspect, but the stays are more structured. So the place, they can do whatever they want on that bed, like I had mentioned in that video. But the stays, he has to be either in a down or a sit. Those are the two stays: sit, stay, down, stay. And he has to follow through. So if you were to sit up, same thing, pop him right back into that down. If you were to go from a down stay or a sit stay into a down, I pop him back up into that sit, just to make him follow through, because I want you guys to be able to follow through and be successful with his stays. And he can be successful if you keep working at it over and over. So he is being successful right now, but I want to make sure you guys know how to keep his success going. Okay, good boy, Grover. Good boy. Good boy. Sit. Yes, stay. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, this was Grover. Sit stays and downstays. You're all tangled. Good boy. So in this video, we are going to be doing Grover's kennel and weight commands. I'm going to share with you how to do those. I'm going to take a treat. Grover, kennel. Weight him out. Good boy. Yes, good boy. I'll do another one while he's in there. Make it a little bit more positive for him. Wait. Okay. Yes. Good boy. Lots and lots of praise. Grover. Count. I'm going. Ready? Let me try some more treats, or other treats, I mean. Maybe he doesn't like that flavor. Good boy. It's okay. Yes, good boy. Give him some praise while he's in there. Good boy. That way he knows it's a positive experience. He doesn't have to not like being in that kennel. I'm going to give him some more treats while he's in there. Good boy. Yes, good boy. There you go. I'm going to tell him to wait. Okay. Yes. Good boy. No? Good boy. Good boy. Wait. Okay. Good boy. And you don't always have to use treats either. I'm going to use this ball. Grover likes tennis balls. He likes all toys in general, really. So I'm going to use that. This one. Okay. No? Okay, they don't have to use toys. Down. Good boy. Good boy. Wait. Okay. Yes, good kennel. Good boy. Send him to wait again. Wait. If he were to try and come out of this kennel like he did just now, I'm going to tell him to Okay. Good. Again.
At this point, we don't need it. Good thinking.
Wait. Okay. Good boy. Kennel. Yes. Good boy. Wait. Okay. Good boy, Grover. Kennel. Wait. Okay. Yes. Good boy. Lots of positive mark words. Kennel. Wait. Okay. And you can use the wait command for multiple different things, not just the kennel. You use it going in and out of breweries and stores, up the aisles, coming out of the car, all different things you can use it for. Wait. Okay. Good boy. Kennel. Wait. Okay. Good boy. Kennel. Wait. Okay. I'll have him do one more of each. Kennel. Good boy, Grover. And wait. Okay. Good boy. And lots and lots of praise. Good boy. always want to make sure he has lots of crate safe toys in his kennel. Don't give him any rope toys or stuffy toys unattended, just because you don't want him digesting and chewing up those toys. But you can have any rubber toys or nylabones, different things like that. Wait. Okay. Good boy, Grover. Good boy.